After 2 years of hard work and community collaboration, Fayetteville Regional Airport is being rewarded for its patience and perseverance. On May 25th, U.S. Airways will begin direct service from Fayetteville to Washington, D.C. Airport Director Brad Whited tells us more about Fayetteville Regional's expanded service and other planned changes at the airport.
We've been really 2 years having a concerted effort to have a direct service to D.C. in response to a lot of the BRAC changes that were coming from Fort McPherson. And so we did our study and the numbers looked good, and we approached a couple airlines, two major airlines. And to our great delight, U.S. Airways announced not too long ago that we have a direct flight to D.C., Reagan National Airport, starting March 25th. And it's very difficult to get slots into Reagan National, so we're very excited about the opportunity that they're presenting the community. One of the other wonderful things is we were recently certified as a green business by the Sustainable Sandhills organization. And I've been a member of the Air Quality Committee for several years, and I just have a tendency to want to go more green. My kids have required me to recycle over the years for their future, and so I take that seriously. But in reality, we have done a lot of things here that qualified us for that. And we've got a couple electric carts that we purchased recently, and our staff is really excited about those. We're going to add a couple more in a year and a half. We've had LED technology in our taxiway to help save energy. We've got systems in our lighting and our HVAC which are computerized and are all controlled and help us to manage our resources here. So recycling has been instituted in our terminal building, and it's amazing the amount of recycled materials that go out of here. In terms of our ridership, this is kind of the 5th year of we've had increases. 2010 was our historical high with about 256,000 enplanements, and actually 2011 we had a 0.03% decrease, which I consider to be kind of a level enplanement. So we're really still doing very well in that department. In 2010, the previous historical high was 233,000, and that was in 1987. So it was a big year in 2010, and as I feel we continued that trend in 2011. As we look at January of 2012, we're up about 4% over last year. So I'm hopeful that that will continue through the year, particularly with this added service to DC. One additional thing that we could talk about is some of our capital projects from our FAA and state funding. We're finishing up taxiway rehabilitation, which does include that LED technology. In March, end of March, we're going to be starting the air carrier apron rehab, and we're going to be tearing out all the concrete and replacing it with new concrete for service to our air carriers. In preparation for that, from February and March 23rd, we expect to have a new jet bridge on gate B4, which has been inactive since '94 when American left and dehubbed their area. So B4 is going to be available for 2 parking spaces during the construction of this air carrier apron, and we're going to be losing the ability of access to gate B1. So we're replacing that, and so hopefully everything will go smoothly with the airlines, and we'll continue to work on those projects and feed our local economy. Most of our work is done by local contractors. So one of the other changes that we've had at the airport is, of course, with the announcement of American Airlines' bankruptcy and going through that process. Fayetteville was one of several communities that they've decided to discontinue service. We've enjoyed over a year and a half of direct service to Dallas Hub, 2 flights a day, and I know our community enjoyed that connection. Many people have family down there, and the connection to the West Coast has been enjoyed by a many number of customers. As we discussed the increases in traffic we've had the last several years, we really have to thank the community for considering to fly Fayetteville first. And in order for us to keep working on improvements to our service and facilities here, I have to really say that I have one of the best staffs that you could ever ask for. My people work hard, they're dedicated, they enjoy working at the facility, they enjoy contributing to our successes, and I really have to give them the most of the credit, because they all work hard from top to bottom in my organization. And I couldn't be prouder of the staff than I am of mine. And for all you in Fayetteville, continue to come out and fly Fayetteville and enjoy our convenient parking with low rates and beautification that we've provided, our green certification, and all of our facilities that we've updated for your convenience. We hope that your experience is pleasurable here at Fayetteville, and we appreciate your continued patronage.